So imagine this scenario: a bottle of water, right, sold at 200 naira, and the same bottle of water sold in another luxury hotel for 5,000 naira. What's the difference? Pricing. Pricing is the difference. All right. So that's to tell you something very, very significant. Same water, but complete different price. Why? People don't just pay for products, they pay for perceived value. So welcome to this 15th day of our 60 days business mentorship with Ojo Ayokunle, where we break down powerful concepts that can instantly increase your revenue. You see, pricing, psychology, and value perception is what we're going to be discussing today. So it's going to be in parts, right? So part one is the biggest pricing mistake entrepreneurs make. Let's first diagnose your mistakes, your pricing mistakes. So let's get into this very deeply. All right. Most entrepreneurs price their product based on fear instead of value. There are solutions now that I attach my sweat equity of learning to it. When I'm pricing and I'm charging. The sweat equity of learning, the cost of me mastering that skill, that solution, for me making it that valuable. You must then ask questions like this. You don't price based on value, based on fear. You price based on value. So you need to understand that. You need to ask questions. Will people complain if it's too expensive? Let me reduce the price so that they can afford it. Others are selling cheaper. That's the question you are used to asking yourself. And before they realize it, they have turned their business into a discount supermarket. But here's the truth. Cheap prices attract price-sensitive customers. Premium value attracts serious buyers. Oh, yeah. I think when I started charging millions consistently, the appetite to serve those that are coming for master classes of 3,000 naira, 5,000 naira on WhatsApp, on Google Meet, the appetite vanished. So this is the only free stuff, like I used to say, that I can offer anybody. If you go through these 60 days and you do not learn enough, it is your fault. Because I took out my time to structurally package the set of topics that is on this 60 days business mentorship. So you need to understand that in business strategy, price communicates positioning. If you price too low, the market will unconsciously assume low value. Your pricing determines your perception. It determines your positioning. The part two is that how the brain interprets price. Let me tell you how brain interprets price. The human brain uses price as a shortcut for quality. It sees pricing as a shortcut for quality. It perceives pricing as the value of the product, service, or solution. That is why a 5,000 naira training feels ordinary. A 150,000 naira mentorship program feels transformational. As a matter of fact, what I can tell you in 5,000, I can tell you less than 150K. But the pricing will make it feel transformational to you, and you will pay. Prices changes the expectation and perception of value. Think about luxury brand like Apple, Rolex. and Benz. Their products are not just expensive because of cost, they're expensive because they have engineered a value perception to it. Right? So the third part to pricing is you need to understand the three principles of pricing psychology. Let me give you these powerful three principles every entrepreneur must understand. Number one is price anchoring. When people see higher price first, what other options suddenly feels affordable? If you present premium package to maybe 500,000, you present standard package to 150,000, you present starter package to 50,000. Most people will choose the 150,000 option. You know why? Because 500,000 anchored change their perception. They will naturally want to stay in the middle. All right. The second principle for pricing is value farming. Never just state your price, frame the result and transformation. You farm your price, you farm your value. You farm your pricing by farming your value. You communicate the result and transformation. Instead of saying business mentorship costs 100,000, say this mentorship will show you how to build systems that can generate millions of revenue consistently. Now the brain compares price versus transformation. So that's why I mean by saying you farm your value when it comes to the principle of pricing. Third is premium positioning. When your brand communicates expertise, clarity, result, authority, you can charge higher prices confidently. Expertise, clarity, result, and authority. Very important. Then remember this powerful principle. People pay more when they trust the result. That means your trust is also a commodity in your pricing. Your trust, people trusting your solution, your deliverables, is also part of what you are selling. So part four is your entrepreneur mindset shift. Let me give you a strategic mindset shift. Stop asking, how cheap should I sell this? Start asking, how valuable can I make this? The moment your value increases, your pricing ceiling disappears. High level entrepreneurs don't compete on price, they compete on value, result, and positioning. Value, result, positioning, competence. So this is why pricing psychology is not just numbers, it is all about strategy, perception, and position. All right. So in these 60 days, like I've been mentioning, we'll go deeper into systems that helps entrepreneurs and creative build profitable offers, premium brands, consistent sales systems, sustainable business growth. And if you're serious about building profitable and influential business, then this mentorship is designed for you. Just ensure you like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment of the insights you've gotten from today's session if this video has helped you today. All right, so I'll see you in day 17 of the 60 days mentorship session. Thank you.